be or not to be?
I always liked his laugh. That's him. Open up.
If you paid his bail, he's all yours. Come on out, Clifford. Your aunt's come to get you.
Now, hold on there. Just a minute. I ain't been tried yet. You better not let me out now.
It's only bail. She paid to have you released.
Now, look, suppose I start shooting again. Releasing me is a risk you shouldn't take.
Yeah, that's what I told her.
Now, that ain't true. He's entitled to be let out. He ain't done anything. How could you shut him up like that? Open the door. They know it was self-defense.
I'd rather not go with you. What difference does it make to you? Let me stay here.
You'd like that. Well, you had your fun, but now it's all ended.
I ain't going back home.
The cells in our county jail ain't exactly elegant, you know, but they got doors on them. Joe, you come out of there now, or I'm really gonna blast you.
Now, Aunt Willa, keep calm. There's no point in going back there now. You know I could never fit in. For 6 years, you've been trying to get me to settle down. Why don't you give up?
He wants to be a famous actor, but he always ends up reciting in county jails. Well, I've paid his last bail. Now you go in there and get Macbeth.
Let's go.
I'll miss all them poems.
Yeah. It goes for both of us.
You big. Get in there. You ain't gonna have time for Shakespeare now. You got responsibilities. Your Uncle Frank passed away. I don't know the details. And Joe, you inherited a gold mine.
I what? Why? What made him think I'd want it?
Because it's got a vein of gold. But naturally, you're expected to go there for it. There it is. That's the will. The Came in the mail 10 days ago from Lansbury. That's how long I've been looking for you.
Where is Lansbury?
Well, how do I know? Ask somebody. Someone ought to know where the place is. Don't worry. Well, good luck.
He said, "Fear not, have faith. The river shall wide." And lo and behold, the river wide. Want a shave, young fella? A haircut? How about Turkish bath? Or a bottle of Bigger Health Tonic? Great stuff. Makes a man a couple of feet taller. Makes a man move a lot faster. $5 a bottle. Hair price to strangers, of course.
I think you've had all the help you're going to get from that bottle.
Loves to nitpick, Manice. Drives me crazy. Say, if you're looking to buy a house, I can fix that. If you need a wife to go inside of it, son, I can fix that, too.
Yeah, that sounds great, but actually I'm just passing through. I'm here looking for someone. His name is Berg.
You ain't a Pinkerton, are you? Or a mining expert? You're a bounty killer, I knew it. Then what business you got with Berg?
Down at the mine, they said he was boss. Tell me, where's he to be found?
Well, you can try over at Rita's. You're apt to hear his stupid
The
laughs.
saloon, isn't it?
That's right. He goes there for poker, not whiskey. Always wins time and time again. Got a weakness for the game. He don't need the money, though. He owns half the town.
Well, thanks.
Right, see you around.
Time for a game of poker.
Well, you watch your part.
Give me a drink. Which one is Berg?
He's the one with the cigar in his mouth. The one playing cards at that there table.
I'll bet you a drink you're hiring on is one of his pistoleros. Am I right?
I'm afraid you're not. Name's Joe Clifford. That's my uncle's will.
That's a great introduction.
Ceremony is for king and court. We don't need to bother about that.
Well, it's nice to know you, Joe. How about taking a seat? Real puzzling, this. Official looking all gussied up with a pretty blue stamp. So you're his nephew. Somehow I never thought of the old man as having kin.
From now on, you will.
Your uncle's death was tragic. We all felt badly.
My. Bet you miss him a lot. Now clear out of the mine.
Your uncle gambled that gold mine on an inside straight. Guess who had a flush? Me. It's only a game, but I enjoy it. because I got the luck to win, where poor uncle never did. He took losing pretty hard as a sheriff. Tell him, Floyd.
He got good and drunk and ended up on Logan Point. In the morning, we found his body 200 feet below.
You won't get ideas about making a big ruckus. How I'd hate that if you did. Still, if you want to start some action, I would advise you right now that you'd be outclassed by the odds.
It's true. Your uncle signed over the deed and it's been registered in Dallas. You got no claim. Berg won it fair and square, like he said.
So long. Have a good trip.
I'm not going. I'm planning on being around here a little while longer. I like to look at the flora and fauna. See you around.
Where you going? How about a whiskey? You look a little bit wilted. Perhaps we'll see each other tonight.
You know, I thought of that.
Okay, let's get moving.
You're making a pitch, huh? That's bad. You just stay away from them, otherwise you're gonna start wanting some protection. You got me? You always have.
Hey, Pokey, come here.
Better take this to Braddock. Now get moving.
Hey, Berg, little Bo Peep got back her 2 sheep.
Look what they almost got away with. Some men just won't never learn. There's no good to teach them. It's useless to tan their hides.
Think so? Get him down! Took a lot of courage to cross me. Give back the guns. Go on. Pick 'em up, gentlemen. Where's all that courage? Where did it go? Where is it now? Pick up those guns!
Now, wait a minute. You don't have no right to be both the judge and jury.
That's so. Take care of him, Bodo.
Here we go.
You better relax, Bodo, else he's gonna break his neck.
Rinse them off, else they're gonna smell like hell.
One of my clients saw you hanging around the mine this afternoon.
That looks fine.
What did you find out?
Why do you ask? Is there something to find out?
Well, you were spying, weren't you?
What do I owe you?
It cost 50 cents because you only had a trim.
That sounds fair.
Plus a charge of 25 cents for the mirror so that I could supervise.
Yet if you did it yourself, it would only cost 50 cents.
Yeah, I know, but you wouldn't want me to. You see, you're better off, because I don't know that much about trimming hair, so I sit and supervise my daughter.
All right, so be it. Could I see a second, Sheriff?
What do you want?
Did you know that 5 men were ruthlessly killed today by Berg?
I don't know where you got your story, but Berg said that they were shooting it out after fighting amongst themselves over a lousy bag of gold they stole.
What kind of a sheriff are you? You take one man's word? Berg's lying.
Why do you say that?
It was in the vicinity of the mine.
Whatever you think, I can tell you the truth about it if you want.
I already know the truth. What can you add?
Berg himself has every motive to lie. 2 of the guys he shot and his henchmen took care of the other 3 men.
I can't take your word.
No, why not?
That's pretty simple. Ain't you gonna tell him, Floyd, that Berg is a great pal of yours? You gonna offer to give testimony against Berg? I wouldn't sleep for worrying about you.
Don't think anybody's listening to you. You're about ready to pass out. What are you hanging around here for?
Because I ain't at all convinced about my uncle yet. And I ain't gonna give up. So go tell that to your friend, Berg.
Attaboy, have a swig.
I will later.
Ain't you gonna tell me who you are and what you came here for? It don't really interest me, you know. It's for posterity. Folks will want to know about you after they shoot you dead. And everybody sure loves a good tale.
I'm not just visiting. Old Clifford was my uncle. And I've had suspicions that probably my uncle was murdered and Berg did it.
If you left out any facts about how those 5 were killed, then you owe me the courtesy of reporting them.
Officious, ain't we?
I don't mean that I give any credence to Joe Clifford's story. I believe what you told me is what happened, but I want to be sure I got all the facts.
He told you lies, Floyd. Murder isn't on my conscience. Don't believe a word. That bastard. Why wouldn't he lie? It's a trick to get that gold mine. Huh?
I'm forced to take your word for it now. It may not be quite so easy next time. I know I haven't been a good sheriff, but I'm going to try a lot harder from now on. What's on your mind?
You know, Virtue sure smells. I just caught a whiff.
He's mad, isn't he? Too much sugar on his porridge. I can tell. I know that he doesn't really mean anything. Our enemy is young Clifford, my friends.
I can handle him, if you want me to.
Be my guest, but make it clean.
Let's go. Everything's taken care of, Berg. Mr. Clifford is about to disappear.
You look great. Thank you. I thought you said you were going to stay sober for a day.
Yeah, well, I said that, but I just ain't decided on the day.
I see.
You better lock the door.
Sheriff ain't here. What are you waiting for? Go ahead.
They're after Joe Clifford. You stay here. I'll go around back to the saloon. Hurry and close up.
I'll just be a second.
Get him off.
Joe, be smart. Get out of this place. Come on. Come on, make a run for it. Please, Joe, get out of here. You may still have a chance, even though they've seen you.
It's no use running. Sooner or later, I know I gotta face them.
Where you going, Rick?
Upstairs to see my Aunt Bessie.
Oh, have a little liquid to sweeten your breath. I'll stick you to a double.
You bite, I'll toss it down. Get out of there.
Friend! That's my place.
Hey, Al, give us something to drink.
What kind of dog juice is this? I want to drink that extra special stuff you got.
Sorry, I'm fresh out.
You telling me a big lie? He's drinking some.
You want it?
Where's Joe Clifford?